Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is number 36. And what's up with Stamp It Up? As I showcase our watercolor designer series paper, I'm going to use this fun zigzag. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my extra large oval punch, and I'm going to go in and just punch a piece out of that designer series paper. Next, what I'm going to bring in is a piece of Whisper White. This measures 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I see that I have not embossed all the way down. Obviously, my embossing folder didn't have my mats all the way down, as you can see. So let me go run that back through the Big Shot, and I'll be right back. Very important lesson to make sure that your sandwich is always the same thickness all the way through. I must have been missing one of my mats, but was able to correct that. So again, I used my tulip embossing folder. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Daffodil Delight and a sponge. I have just taken a piece of cardstock with the matching ink that I'm using for my sponge, and I put that on the top of my sponge and stapled that. That just makes a nice holder for holding my sponge, and I'm just sponging around the edges of that tulip embossing folder. Just a couple flowers there. I'm just going to go in and touch that up. So there I've got a nice border. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in to that oval punch that I punched out from the watercolor paper, and using the zigzags as a guide, I am going to cut with my paper snips just back and forth like so. Next, what I'm going to do, I brought my punch over, but I did not bring a piece of yellow cardstock. So what I need to do is to punch that out. Obviously I punched it out from the card that I'm going to be making, but I can get another piece after the video. So I've got my zigzag like so. Going to take my snail and put that like so. Going to take my 1 7/8 scallop is what I used for that. Again, all the measurements will be on my blog. I'm going to take a dimensional and take the other part of that oval and put a dimensional on it so it kind of pops up like so. Next, going to go in with my Daffodil Delight marker. Just make some little hair sticking up. I'm going to use my Stampin' Right marker in black, and I'm going to just dot some black centers to my eyes. I wanted to use circle punches for this, but I found that I didn't have small enough ones. So what I've done is I've just taken my black, and next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my gel pen, and I'm just going to draw around that black circle. So there I have a fun eye using my black marker and my white gel pen. So just another trick that you can do with our products. Now I need a beak. Of course, you can see I'm making my little chick. So I've taken a piece of pumpkin pie cardstock. This is about a 1/2 inch wide, and I'm just folding it so I have a crease. Going to go back into my paper snips and just cut on the fold like so. And then I have my little beak, my little opening, because I cut it on the fold. I'm going to go in with a glue dot and add a glue dot, and there's my little beak. How fun is that? I'm going to put that right about there. The other thing that I want to show you that I did on this card is the layering with the Teeny Tiny Wishes, Word Window, and Modern Label. I have used the Island Indigo. I've already stamped that Happy Easter and punched it out. And then I'm just going to add some snail to that and put it on my scrap piece of Island Indigo. This is just a quick way to line up your punches. So I've already got that. Rather than to have two separate pieces, I've only got the one. So when I put that in, it is easier for me to line it up and punch it out. Like so. So I've layered that onto a piece of Daffodil Delight, and there we have a fun Easter card. Thanks for joining me. Talk to you real soon.